Sagittarius, thanks for dropping in with me. Good to see you. We're going to dive into the energies that are coming towards you on your path, see what the download is. We're not going to waste any time. This is for any Sagittarian placement, or if you happen to be a Gemini rising, that makes you a Sagittarius Descendant. Hey, if you're drawn to the read, you want to check it out, there's probably something there for you. So let's see what wants to come in. I got the Kipper deck coming in for you. So I know things are about to get interesting because I very rarely feel drawn to pull out the Kipper deck. And it's usually when there's something really interesting afoot. Okay, so there's some kind of adventure coming in here, some kind of spirit of adventure. Something's up. Let's see. What is coming in for Sagittarius spirit? What does Sagittarius need to know? What is the memo for Sagittarius? What does Sagittarius need to be aware of? All right, let's see here. We've got something going on here with a mature woman. Life path 6 may factor in strongly here. Could be somebody born on the 6th, could be somebody born in June, so that would be Gemini energy, correct? Okay, could be dealing with a Gemini. All right, let's see what's going on with this mature woman. Okay, so this is a woman that's like in her 40s. Oh, we got a main female here, kind of in the crossroads, but heading south, okay? So, this is very interesting energy. We got two different women here, all right? And something was at the crossroads, but I feel like somebody is deferring in another direction. They're not going with a particular option, I feel. They're not going with a particular option in love, perhaps because they're wanting somebody who's more mature. That's possible, okay? This could have something to do with a life path number 2. This could have something to do with somebody born in February, born on the 2nd, all right? Could have been something that happened around Valentine's Day that caused you to decide you didn't want to head in this direction, okay? Main female might have gotten some advice from a mother, okay, or somebody that you feel has a certain level of maturity that gave you some kind of guidance, and it made you decide that you didn't want to head in a particular direction. What does this have to do with, all right? I feel like you were trying to make a choice here in this situation. You were trying to make a choice about something. What is this choice that Sagittarius has been trying to make in this situation? I mean, it feels like it's a matter of love. The main female is holding a rose here, okay? So it's possible maybe somebody made a love offer to you and maybe you decided to turn it down, not go for it. This might have happened around Valentine's Day. This might be something really recent that just went down, okay? And you might have had to like weigh it out. Might have had to weigh it out. I feel like if you turn down a love offer, it's because you want something that has a little bit more emotional maturity. You felt like there was a little immaturity in this situation, and it just wasn't cutting it for you, okay? Let me see what's going on here. Come on, more details. More details. There also could be somebody that is wanting to make an offer towards someone, but they're really not sure if they should head forward with this. They're kind of waffling about it. They may have even gotten a little caution from somebody whose opinion they really value, somebody they feel has some emotional maturity, that has them second guessing whether or not they should approach this person. This fell on the ground. And we have mature woman coming in with the privileged lady, okay? So this got tossed aside here. You might be having second thoughts, all right? It's possible that you could be dealing with somebody who is a lot more focused on the appearance of things, you know? They have a certain idea about who you should be with, who the right partner is for you. This could very well be a mother, okay? We also have Life Path 3 coming in here. The 12th could have been significant. Again, something could have come up right around Valentine's Day in relation to this. Maybe they already have their eyes set on who they think, you know, is the best person for you. This is sort of like, this gives the vibe of somebody who wants to play matchmaker for you, or they really want to be hands-on in your love life and help you make decisions about who's right for you. There is a privileged lady in this picture, and that gives me the vibes of more somebody who is like focused on the appearance of things, maybe believes in, you know, going for the person who has more financial stability or higher status, or, you know, looks good for the family. It's got that kind of vibe. And maybe the person that, you know, you're wanting to go toward sort of breaks that mold, doesn't, you know, doesn't fit that image, you know, of who, you know, ever this mature woman is. I got mother vibes, okay? Things that you should be with. They want you to be with someone else, okay? They want you to be with someone else, but you feel like this is the person that you have alignment with, okay? I got that. You might have had to turn this person down, you know? I feel like somebody's trying to dissuade you from heading in this direction. All right, let's get some more details here. Let's get some more details here. Or it could be somebody's wanting to, you know, invest in you, make an offer to you, and there's somebody here, a mature woman who is very focused on material gain, who's very focused on status, how things look, and they don't think that you should head in this direction, almost like it wouldn't look good. It wouldn't look good. It's not a good look for you to head in this direction. They're trying to thwart you from going in this direction, and I feel like they got a very strong position about this. They might feel like this person's just, they're not stable enough, okay? More details, please. This is like, there's so much that's not wanting to come forward here. Yep, this is what it's about. This is what it's about. Because right here in the same crossing position, poverty. Okay, so this is what I got. You know, maybe there's two different women in this picture, okay? There's two different women in this picture. One of these women is really well off financially, okay? And maybe you come from a family that has money, all right? Or you don't. It could be you're this person over here and you don't come from money, okay? This is a story where it's like wrong side of the tracks, okay? Someone here wants to make an investment, wants to make a love offer to someone that a mature woman in their life, I got a motherly figure, feels just doesn't have the right image that they feel is right for you, you know, or right for the person who wants to approach you. They feel like this main female is just, you know, she's from the wrong side of the tracks. She's not well-to-do. She's not privileged. She's not privileged. She doesn't have the same kind of status. So it's almost like this figure thinks that it's like taking a step down. And yet with this 2 energy that's coming in here and the rose, it gives the impression that this is where the affection lies. Okay, so this could be somebody really wants to invest in you. They're attracted to you. You know, they want to make a love offer, but their mother thinks, no, you actually would be better off with somebody else. You know, I have somebody in mind. I think this is your better option. And it's because of, you know, money, status, you know, this is factoring strongly into this situation, how things look, okay? It is coming in. So you're either wanting to move in the direction of this main female, or you're the main female in question, and, you know, you're like not considered to be up to snuff, you know, according to this figure who feels like they know a better choice for you or for their son, okay? This is the energy coming in. It's all about status. It's all about position in life. It's superficial. It's superficially motivated. Let's get some more details here, okay? More details, please. More details, please. I want to know more about this main female, please. Tell me more about this main female. Give me more details about the main female for Sagittarius, please. Concern. This is what's a concern, okay? That's what I feel. There's concern about this. Yet there's this desire, like whoever the main female is, whether you're the main female, Sag, or whether you got someone who considers you their main squeeze, they would like you to be, there's concern over this, of heading in this direction. This person wants to head in this direction, but they know if they head in this direction, then they fall out of favor with this mature woman, which I get as a mother figure. In fact, there could even be, if this is a wealthy family, okay, there could even be this piece of being told, like, well, if you go in that direction, like, we're not putting you in the will, you know, we're going to cut you off. We're going to cut you off financially. 11:11 on the clock. Yep. It's like ultimatum energy. It's almost got like arranged marriage energy too. Like, no, if you go with the privileged lady, then, you know, we're good, okay? And everything is preserved for you, and it looks good for the family, and this is what we want to unfold here. If you go in this direction, we're not going to support this. Like, we're going to cut you off financially. You're not going to be in the will, and this is why there's concern over this. This person's stressed about this. They don't know. They feel alignment here, okay? They feel like it's a building block for the future, but they're very worried about this. And it has everything to do with how it looks, and it has everything to do with privilege, and it has everything to do with money. It's like a classic story. It's like that classic story of, you know, wanting that person who's from the wrong side of the tracks. And somebody here wants you to, like, they want you to, like, level up, okay? Or they want the person who's wanting to come towards you to level up, according to them, their standards, right? Tell me about this privileged lady, please. A little more information about the privileged lady for Sagittarius here. A little more information about the privileged lady. Ooh, and this is in reverse. Coffin in reverse. Do you see what I'm saying? I told you. It has something to do with inheritance, okay? So if you walk away from this, if you walk away from what this family considers is the option that looks better, then that's the end to you getting any kind of inheritance. That's the end to you getting any kind of financial support, okay? You'll be cut off. That's what I got. This is a choice in love where it's like, do I follow my heart? Do I come together with the person that I really feel like is the one I'm in alignment with? Or do I, you know, stick to the tried and true and what my family wants me to do and secure my financial stability? It's hard, man. Okay, cut of the deck here. So if you were, you know, involved with somebody, okay, let's say you're the main female in this situation, okay? And let's say you've been going through some tough financial times, okay? Maybe you lost your job or just it's been rough, okay? You're not well off. You're a hard worker, you know. You put in your time, you do what you need to do to earn your way, but by no means were you born with a silver spoon in your mouth, okay? And if you were involved with somebody and it felt like, oh, you know, there's chemistry here, like there's attraction, things are taking off, and all of a sudden this person went ghost on you. They went ghost on you because they got family getting in the way that doesn't approve of them heading in this direction because of how it looks, all right? If you're the one who's wanting to head in this direction, you're here like trying to make up your mind. Like, do I give up my security, my stability to follow my heart? Or do I revive what I was planning on walking away from because I don't want to lose my status. I don't want to, you know, be cut off. That's what it's coming through as, I have to say. All right. Let me get some more details here. Yeah, this has something to do with a marriage, all right? A marriage, it's got big arranged marriage vibes. Like, do you follow your heart? Do you go for the person that you're really in love with and you really want to be with? Or do you marry, make a commitment to the person that your mother, it looks like a mother figure, wants you to marry because it's what looks good for the family, all right? And it also secures some kind of finances. As much as people like to think that arranged marriages aren't still a thing, they absolutely are. They happen all the time, even in the Western world, okay? Yeah. And here's the 2 energy again. Look at this. We got the hawk here, okay? There's somebody here that is really viewed as like being this person's counterpart, though. And they feel like their soul is guiding them in this direction. They've seen the synchronicities. They've seen the signs. They feel like this is the person for me, okay? So Sagittarius, either you're the queen and somebody knows like I'm meant to be with you, but you don't meet the standards of their family and this is the sticking point, or, you know, you're wanting to head toward this person and you're very conflicted because your soul's telling you one thing, but your fear, your survival instincts, and feeling like you'll be cut off financially and it'll threaten your stability is really having you hung up at the crossroads. And you're seriously like trying to make up your mind about this. You're very concerned about this, right? All right, let's get some more details. I'm pulling out your super awesome future cards here because I think that you should have a super awesome future. And you should always have, you know, alignment with what makes you feel alive and what makes you feel fulfilled. And I don't know. I mean, I know what I would do in that situation, okay? I know what I would do. I mean, I got strong Sagittarius placements. I'd be like, screw how it looks on the surface. What matters is where there's the heart, you know, where's the connection. It wouldn't even be a concern for me, you know, and everybody has their own way of dealing with situations like that, okay? But this is definitely somebody is really struggling with this decision. And so that's why things are in gridlock. If you're wondering why things are feeling like, you know, they're a little troubled in your love life and you're wondering how come, you know, things aren't coming together, or why did that person just like walk away on what seems so promising, it had everything to do with their family. It had everything to do with their family, inheritance, whether or not, you know, you were up to snuff. They had a different idea of, you know, who this person should be with. I mean, it's pretty rotten, man. It's so sad that these things, you know, get in the way of what's real. I don't know, Sag. I mean, maybe you're of the same persuasion, because I see you going, you know what? Screw it. We got the rider here, okay? 28 energy. This is you choosing to bring that into alignment, what you really want to be in alignment with. You know, you got to end a cycle, okay? I think you're embracing the spirit of adventure in this situation. You know that, you know, you're risking something here, but at the same time, you don't got your head in the sand. You know what you stand to lose, and yet you feel the call of the road, man. I feel like you want to head on down that road, and you're being guided by what your heart is telling you is right for you. It may be kind of a little bit unusual. People may think you're crazy for doing this, actually, because of what you stand to lose. In fact, there could even be a big property on the line in regard to this, but you feel like you can pull it off. I think you got a little bit of daring brewing for you, or whoever wants to head towards you, Sag, is, you know, they're getting the courage to face this squarely, okay? I don't think they want to miss out on this. I think this person's going to choose life over, you know, being alive but feeling like they're already, you know, dead, you know, because that's what happens when you do something just for the surface. Yeah, you know what? There might have been a time when it would have been a more challenging decision for this person or for you, okay? Because I definitely feel it all depends on whether you identify as a woman or a man in this situation. I have to say, Kipper keeps things very like classified in terms of gender, okay? So if you're somebody who's more fluid, do you feel you're more feminine or do you feel more masculine? That's going to let you know what side you're on in this story. I just have to make it very clear, okay? Because it's very clearly delineated here. There is a man who is wanting to move toward a woman that they feel like, this is my heart. But this woman doesn't have the status. This woman doesn't come from money, okay? this man probably comes from a family that has money or some kind of status. They don't feel like this woman is a good look for them, all right? And so because of this, they already have somebody in mind that they think that they should be with. It could even be an arranged marriage, quite literally, to be able to have the opportunity, all right, to maintain some kind of family wealth, all right? Keep it in the family. It's got these vibes. There could be the threat that if the man heads in the direction of his heart's desires, that he will be cut off financially. But I feel like this person is choosing, okay, to forgo selfishness in this case, to forgo the greed, the gluttony, the excess, and instead of saying, you know what, I'll give up the property, I'll give up the home, I don't care. I've been there, done that, I know what it gets me, it doesn't fulfill me. And this person's choosing to go ahead in this direction. Yeah, you know, I mean, they might have to steal away in order to make this happen. You know, they have to kind of give these people the slip. I feel like that. They might also, you know, kind of be trying to pull off something to get their hands on some quick cash just to make it possible for them to take this risk. I would say, you know, if you're in that position and you're trying to think of just like how you can come into some quick, fast money so you can really go in the direction your heart desires, I don't advise that, okay? Don't get yourself into any kind of shady arrangements because that won't work out the best for you, right? You have all the keys you need to open up this door of opportunity. We've got 24, we got 6 coming in again, all right? It does require you first, though, to leave behind some kind of stability, and it may throw things into a bit of chaos, but I see you going for it. You know, you're willing to walk through that door and take that risk in order to follow your heart because, yeah, you feel like it's your wish fulfillment. It's a beautiful thing, okay? Someone's being brave here, and it pays off.